Hello again, everybody. It's been a little while. I've been a bit tardy on my video updates, but I've been busy enough to not have the time to sit down for a few minutes and put one of these together and then spend the ensuing amount of time editing it. So I'm just making time now, getting off work, just got home, bought some more groceries, trying to eat healthy. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. So in lieu of a food video, I just spend a few seconds talking about the fact that I've been eating a lot of rice and canned tuna over the last couple of weeks, and I'm making a move to move to healthy. So now I'm gonna eat chicken and rice instead of canned tuna. So that should be good because chicken has a lot fewer heavy metals. I'm not really sure how they feed their chicken in Korea. Not something I've looked into, but I'm sure it's a lot better than the tuna, which is the star-kissed kind, the chicken of the sea, if you will, rather than the Costco all-white meat albacore, for those of you who know what I'm talking about at all. So other than that, I've spent a lot of time seeing the countryside. A lot of people from bigger cities consider Jinju the countryside, but I think it's at least somewhat of a proper city. Maybe it's not a huge city. It doesn't really have any quality boutiques to speak of, as pretentious as that may sound, but I wouldn't say it's the countryside. And I went out into the countryside a couple times, went to Jirisan National Park, that was beautiful, did some swimming down the rivers and creeks there, and did some jumping off of waterfalls, that was really fun. So I've been seeing some of the nature, which is always exciting, trying to get outside of it more. There's a good amount to see around here, and I've just recently been starting to actually take the time to walk around the city, rather than just down and back from the street that I work and live on. So things are coming along nicely. I got my alien registration card yesterday, so I have opened a bank account, which is good, and I may try to open another bank account, which is optimized for converting money from won to US dollars. I don't know much about that yet, but it's something to look into in the future. I tried to get my cell phone, and I found out there's this fun little law where if you're a foreigner, you can't get a cell phone at the same rate and price and plan as a Korean or a citizen, to be fair. So if you are a Korean citizen, you can get a cell phone for about 60,000 won, about 50 US dollars, 55 US dollars, and a normal plan, which may include the internet, GPS, text messaging, talking, all sorts of stuff like that. If you're a foreigner, that same phone will cost you about 400 to 450,000 US won, so like 400 US dollars, and it's pay-as-you-go only. You can only get text messaging and minutes, and no other features whatsoever. No internet, no GPS, nothing like that. So not only does everything cost about 10 times as much, it's not as good. So that was frustrating. So, I'm looking into possibilities for that. So that's really the last thing that I need to do. I've got everything else. Finally bought a garbage can, so I'm not just leaving my bags of garbage on the floor. And I got a electric stove, and the water heater has been fixed. So now here is my little stove top. So that's fun. I get a little heating plate, and that works really good, actually. It's pretty crazy. I'm pretty stoked about that. Here's my little garbage can. So that's cool. Yeah, woo! It's got a pedal. All right. So that's exciting. I got my recycling's filling up pretty fast. There's the monkey. He's alive and well. Here's my new water heater. The new water heater is pretty sweet, and it works really good. And on top of that, it doesn't drip on my washer anymore, so now the washer doesn't fill up with garbage water. I realized that these two little yellow things are for sticking your loofah to. It's increased suction. So that was an exciting achievement once I figured that out. I'm pretty pleased with myself in general for learning how to live normal. Not exceedingly well, but normal. So that's always good. That about wraps it up. Can't think of too much else to say, but sorry for being so behind, and I'll like I said last time, I'll try to be a little bit more punctual. Talk to y'all later.